Welcome everyone. In this video, we'll be solving some MCQ questions of IGCSE and years from 2022 to 2020. So let's get started with the first question. Which diagram shows the direction of movement of ions and electrons during the electrolysis of molten sodium chloride? Molten sodium chloride, so it is NaCl liquid, so we have only Na plus and Cl minus ions. And during the electrolysis, what will happen is Cl minus will be attracted here to the anode, and Na plus will be attracted to the cathode. So we see that the direction, which one of these options has the correct direction? So it is so C, for example, C is totally wrong because Na is attracted to the anode. We see that D, the direction of Na and Cl are correct, and what we have also here is A is also correct because sodium is attracted to the cathode and Cl to the anode. And now we have to talk about the direction of electrons, the movement of electrons. So we see that in the first one, electrons are moving from anode toward the cathode. So this is the correct movement of electrons. And don't forget that electrons moving by the wire. So this is the correct direction. So our answer is, for this question is A. We move to the next question. On the next question, the diagram shows all the electrolysis, shows the electrolysis of concentrated hydrochloric acid. So look guys, concentrated hydrochloric acid, this is HCl, aqueous. So we have H plus and Cl minus ions. This is from HCl. And we have H plus and OH minus. This is from water. Okay. Yes. And we have concentrated aqueous sodium chloride solution. Okay, sodium chloride. Like concentrated aqueous sodium chloride. It is NaCl. Concentrated mean aqueous, so we have H plus and OH minus from water, Na plus Cl minus from the NaCl. So the question is, at which electrodes is hydrogen produced? Where the hydrogen is produced in here and in there. So where the hydrogen is produced. Hello, look guys. For the first one, concentrated hydrochloric acid. In concentrated hydrochloric acid, we have hydrogen. The positive ions are only hydrogens. So we have two positive ions. In this scenario, all the hydrogens will be attracted to the negative electrode. These hydrogen ions will be attracted to the negative electrode here, where they gain electrons. Okay, so on electrode 2, we always produces hydrogen gas. Okay, so 2 is correct option. So we can ignore A and B. Right, let's see electrode 4 here. Just 1 second. Let's talk about electrode 4, if we have hydrogen or not. So we see that we have here two positive ions, H plus and Na plus. Both of them, they will be attracted to the cathode, but one of them will be reduced, and it's absolutely H plus. The reason is H, in the reactivity series, we have H, and above H, we have sodium. So hydrogen is less reactive than sodium. That's why the ion of hydrogen is more likely to be reduced. So on electrode 4, we will have hydrogen as well, hydrogen gas. So the correct answer is D. Okay, on 2 and 4, we produce hydrogen gas. Let's move to the next question. Aqueous copper sulfate is electrolyzed using copper electrodes. Aqueous copper sulfate, it is CuSO4. So this one is Cu plus 2 and SO4 minus 2. This is from copper sulfate, and we have also H2O, H plus and OH minus. Okay, because aqueous. Whatever. What's the ionic half equation for the reaction at the cathode? So look, guys, when there is only one case where we use the copper electrodes, and I hope you are familiar with this. So when in the purification of copper, we use pure copper as cathode, and we use unpure copper as anode. Okay, so what's happening here, copper from the anode will be leaving to us, will leave the unpure copper to the solution as Cu plus 2, and Cu plus 2 will be attracted to the pure copper. Here we have pure copper, which is cathode. Okay, so we know that at the cathode, always positive ions gains electrons. Yeah, so the correct answer here is B. And why it is not C? Look, guys, hydrogen, under the hydrogen, we have the copper. So copper less reactive than hydrogen. So copper ions are more likely to be reduced than hydrogen ions. Okay, and for the whole series, activity series, under the hydrogen, we have copper and Ag. These are the most important two metals. If you have one of these, the ions of them, they will be reduced if they are found with H plus. Okay, only these two metals. The other metals, if they are found with hydrogen ions, they are more likely not to be reduced. For example, if you have Zn, Fe, K, Na, all of these ions, they will not be reduced if they are found with H plus. Anyway, the correct answer here is B. Let's move to the next question. And the next question, in separate experiments, electricity was passed through concentrated aqueous sodium chloride and molten sodium bromide. So concentrated aqueous sodium chloride, it is Na plus Cl minus, as we said, and we have H plus and OH minus. This is from NaCl. And we have molten lead bromide. It is Na plus and lead bromide. It is Pb plus 2, and we have Br minus ions only because this is molten. It is liquid. What would happen in both experiments? A halogen would be formed at the anode. So let's see. Look, guys, in this experiment, two ions will be attracted to the anode, Cl minus and OH plus, they are attracted to the anode, but one of them will be reduced. They say that the solution is concentrated. The solution is concentrated. So when the solution is concentrated, then the Cl minus ions are the ones who are oxidized. So in this scenario, Cl2 will be produced here. Okay, Cl2 is produced here. Cl2 gas. And for the next compound, Br minus, here we have only one negative ion, will be attracted to the anode where it becomes Br2 liquid. Sorry, gas, because here we have high temperature. Br2 gas. Okay, so in this scenario, halogen would be formed at the anode, and this will happen in both experiments. So A is the correct answer here. Two halogens are produced. طيب. For the next option, why next option is wrong, a metal would be formed at the cathode. Look, guys, at the cathode here, hydrogen is the one that will be produced, as we said. Sorry, we have negative. So hydrogen gas here will be produced, but here metal will be produced. So B is wrong. Hydrogen will be formed at the anode. This is impossible because H is a plus and anode is a plus. Hydrogen will be formed at cathode. Yes, here hydrogen is formed at cathode, but here we don't have hydrogen at all. Okay, so option A is the correct option. Let's move to the next question. What is the ionic half equation for the reaction that occur at the cathode when molten lead bromide is electrolyzed? As we said, lead bromide, it is Pb plus 2 and 2Br minus. Ionic half equation at cathode. So this is very simple, guys. At cathode, Pb plus 2 gains 2 electrons to become Pb. Okay, this is totally wrong. So the correct answer here is A. Next question. 3 ionic compounds of vanadium have the formula. What's the charge of the vanadium in each compound? Actually, this is more about ionic compounds than electrolysis, but we will solve it anyway. So look, guys, in this compound, we know, guys, when oxygen makes ionic compounds, it's always -2. Okay, when it is found with metals, it is always -2. Yeah, so vanadium here, V2O, we know it is 2 vanadiums. So each one must be +1 and oxygen -2. Look, guys, ionic compound must always have a charge of 0. So in this scenario, we achieved 0 charge. Okay, we can cancel them. Here we have +2 and -2, so we cancel them. In VCl2, vanadium, guys, V and Cl2, Cl is always -1, so we have -1, -1. V must be +2 to have 0 charge. Okay, so until now, B and D are the correct options. Let's see this one. So here we have V2 or 3. O is always -2. If we multiply it by 3, because we have 3 of them, it will be -6. So here we have +6. We must have +6 to achieve 0 charge here. Then in this scenario, V will be +3. It must be +3. So sorry, B is wrong. Yeah. So the correct option is B. Here we have 1, 2, and 3. The correct option is B. Let's move to the next question. Concentrated aqueous sodium chloride is electrolyzed. Okay, concentrated sodium chloride is Na plus Cl minus and H plus OH minus. Which equation represents the reaction at the cathode? So this is very simple. As we said, the hydrogen is the one that will be attracted to the cathode. Okay, positive things are attracted to the cathode. So as we said, Na will never be attracted there. So the correct answer here is C. Moving to the next question. Effervescence is observed at negative electrode cathode during electrolysis of sodium chloride concentrated. Which element produced at the negative electrode? So no need to solve this, it says hydrogen. It is similar to the previous question. Hydrogen gas. Yeah. طيب, here we have more two questions. Which statement about electrolysis of molten lead bromide are correct? Which statements? Yeah, which statements? So lead ions, so it is Pb plus 2 and Br minus. What will happen here? Let's draw it quickly. Br minus will be attracted to the anode. Pb plus 2 will be attracted to the cathode. Lead ions move to the anode and are oxidized. This is wrong. Lead ions move to the cathode and they are reduced. This is correct. Option 2. Bromide ions move to the anode and they are oxidized. Yes, they move to the anode and oxidized. Move to the bromide ions, move to cathode and reduced. No, they are already reduced. So the correct answer, C. Moving to the next question. Aqueous copper 2 sulfate is electrolyzed using carbon electrodes. Which statement is correct? So we have copper sulfate. It is Cu plus 2, SO4 minus 2, and H plus OH minus. Yeah, and here we are using copper electrodes, so inert electrodes. Yes. طيب. Which statements are correct? Bubbles of hydrogen formed at the anode. So look, guys, at the anode, we have OH minus, we have OH minus attracted. So this is wrong. Bubbles of oxygen are formed at the cathode. At the cathode, we will see that copper is attracted there. Copper is deposited at the anode. No, copper is attracted to the cathode. So the blue color of the solution fades. Guys, this is totally true because copper, Cu plus 2 ions, will gain 2 electrons and they become copper, Cu metal. Cu plus 2 ions are responsible for the blue solution or blue color of the solution. And because the concentration of them decreases, so the blue color fades. So our correct answer is D. Here we have two more questions. Let me make the screen bigger and see what do we have. Dilute sodium chloride is electrolyzed using platinum electrodes. Dilute sodium chloride. Dilute sodium chloride. It is Na plus Cl minus H plus OH minus, and the solution is dilute. طيب, okay. What's the half equation at the cathode? So H plus is always attracted to the cathode. But why did they mention here we have dilute? Okay, so they just say this to make the solution, the question confusing. So this is easy peasy. The correct answer here is yeah, A. The next question, the electrolysis of aqueous copper 2 sulfate using inert electrodes is shown here. طيب. Just 1 second. Copper 2 sulfate is CuSO4. Okay. Which statement about the reaction at the electrode is correct? So here we have the cathode, here we have the anode. So copper ions gain electrons at the negative electrode. Yes, Cu plus 2 are attracted to the negative electrode to the cathode where they gain electrons. So here simply the correct answer is A. طيب, next move to the next question. And the next question, yeah, this question. Just 1 second. Okay. Electrolysis can be broken down. Electrolytes can be broken down by electrolysis. Which rows are correct for each electrolyte? So let's see. Here we have dilute sodium chloride reaction at cathode and the product at anode. So here I suppose we will do all of them. We have to write all the ions we have. So dilute sodium chloride is Na plus Cl minus, H plus OH minus. And here, guys, reaction at cathode, yes, H plus attracted to the cathode, so hydrogen is produced. And product at anode, because this one, guys, is dilute, guys, then OH minus are the ions that will be attracted to the anode. So 4OH minus become oxygen and 2H2O and 4 electrons. So oxygen here is produced. Yeah, the first one is correct. Concentrated hydrochloric acid. So we have H plus Cl minus and we have H plus OH minus. This is from water, this is from HCl. At the cathode, definitely hydrogen will be produced. Yes, because we don't have other ions. At anode, chlorine. So guys, if you note that we have concentrated hydrochloric acid, concentrated HCl. So we have large amount of Cl minus ions. That's why Cl minus will be oxidized at the anode, and the chlorine is produced. So yeah, 2 is correct, and 1 and 2 is correct. Yeah, this is enough. We don't have to talk about the others because this one is wrong. 1 and 4. Yeah, 2 options are correct. Move to the next question. Which row describe the reactions during the electrolysis of dilute sodium chloride? Dilute aqueous sodium chloride. Okay, dilute aqueous sodium chloride is NaCl aqueous, so Na plus Cl minus, H plus OH minus. Once more, because the solution is dilute, so OH minus is the one that will be oxidized at the anode. So guys, we see the options at the anode, H2, H2, H2O. This is wrong, guys. This is reduction, not oxidation. So D is the correct answer. And to make sure, for the cathode, we know that H plus will be reduced there. So yeah, the correct answer here is D. Wait. Next question. Which reaction takes place at the cathode during electrolysis of molten nickel chloride? It is Ni plus 2 and 2Cl minus. So at the cathode, the positive ions are attracted there. So Ni plus 2 will gain 2 electrons to become nickel. So guys, the correct answer is, sorry, not C. It is D. Nickel gains 2 electrons to become nickel atoms. طيب, next question. Yes. طيب. Electrolysis is carried out on dilute aqueous potassium bromide. Dilute aqueous potassium bromide. Potassium bromide KBr. So we have K plus Br minus H plus OH minus. Products at the anode and cathode. So look, guys, at the cathode, hydrogen will be produced because K comes before hydrogen. So the hydrogen will be produced at cathode. So in this scenario, we can say, this is only one that has hydrogen. So yeah, this A should be the correct answer. Let's see the anode. At the anode, we have Br minus and OH minus. So wait, bromine. Just 1 second. Yeah, so in this scenario, we have only two options, either bromine or hydrogen. So we say that the bromine is the ion that will be produced at the anode. Because hydrogen, it must be made at the cathode. Okay. So these are the questions we have for today, guys. Hope you can take advantage of these questions. Yeah. So see you in the next video where we will have more questions about electrolysis.